case someone doesn't know of the movie Alexander IRL, what can you say about it, like a summary of the movie?
Alexander IRL is a teen comedy that is premiering on YouTube Red. It is a awesome movie that involves two brothers, and they're very, very different from each other. Me, Alexander, and my brother, and we have to help each other out in the end. And with the help of my friends, Stu and Darius, and my crush, Ryan Newman, which her name is Lo in the movie, it all kind of comes together, and you get to see it like in the movie, and it's a great time.
I feel like it's just a classic teen comedy movie where we just get to live out our wildest teenage dreams and throw a rager party and just have so much fun and just get to dance, laugh, and have a good time. I feel like a lot of teens will be able to relate to our main characters as well because they're slightly introverted, they're very shy, and I know I definitely related to them on a deeper level, and I feel like most people will be able to as well.
Now you both come from different backgrounds. You with YouTube and then being on a big show on a network. How is it then going to this, which is a little different for you with all the digital media stars, but also traditional actors, and for you going into acting after just doing your own videos all the time? What was that like?
For me, it was crazy because I'm used to producing, used to directing, writing, thinking of my ideas, filming all my videos. So I'm like, I have to do everything, and I have to post it, and I really like that. And when I got brought this opportunity to act in this movie, I was like beyond grateful, and it was a huge, great experience for me. I couldn't have asked for a better film to be my first film. And I think it turned out great.
Being able to work on a movie like Alexander IRL with big social media stars is really cool because it gives you creative freedom when you're making the movie and just telling the stories of different characters. Working on Blackish, we definitely have a script, but we also like to improv at the same time. But on Alexander IRL, it's just a whole new level of just creative freedom. Just a lot of our lines within the film are improvised. Our dance moves are improvised, which is I think is pretty impressive. When you see the movie, you'll be like, dang, Marcus and Brent are good dancers.
If you could give a percentage to improvised lines, what percentage would be improvised and what would be scripted?
Most of the stuff that we say within the movie is scripted, and then we just add some our little own flair to it, our extra stuff. Especially Sarah Gilman, who worked on our movie, was just hilarious with the improvised lines. Jason was excellent with them. Yeah.
What would you say was one of your favorite scenes to film in the movie?
For me, one of my favorite scenes in the movie was probably the kissing scene. I had two making out scenes. Actually, one was kissing, one was okay. Well, anyway, they were cool to film. When I saw on the script, I was like, oh, this is kind of awkward, like making out in front of like 30 people watching. It's kind of weird, but it turned out good, and I watched it over, and I think I did a good job. So
give yourself an A.
Yeah, I give myself. I guess so.
And was that with Ryan Newman?
Yes, it was with Ryan Newman and one other girl.
Oh,
yes.
Several girls. Okay. Usually with movies and shows, it's probably highly discussed before you shoot, like what it needs to look like. Now, since there was so much improvisation on this set, did you guys have to really go over it, like you and Ryan or the director, like what are we doing, or were you guys like, let's just do it and see what happens?
So the first kissing scene with Ryan, yes, we did kind of discuss it a little bit. It just didn't happen. It was more of like okay, we have this kissing scene or whatever. We should probably practice first. So we practiced a little bit. But with the other girl that I thought, well, I don't want to give away too much, but what I thought was her, I did not practice with that girl. So it was definitely interesting for sure, but it turned out good. We had a few tries to do it.
What are your 3 on-camera kissing tips now that you've experienced it?
Pretend no one's watching. That's number 1. Number 2 is you're going to be doing it a lot because there's a lot of takes, so enjoy it. And then number 3 is, don't be scared because people are your friend. And so if there's people watching, it's just kind of like pretend those people are in their underwear, I guess. I don't know.
Was it awkward afterwards, or were you guys like, oh, cool?
No, it was really, really fun. We know we're just like friends, so it was just kind of a fun thing to do, and especially acting and everything. So
my favorite scene was probably recording our dance montage. Was super cool because I'm definitely, I wouldn't consider myself a dancer like whatsoever. I can dance with no music because then you can't tell that I'm off beat. But otherwise, I'm not a huge dancer. But filming those scenes was tons of fun, and just getting to see everybody just laugh and just have a really good time was super cool.
In the movie, you're also left home alone with you and your brother. Have you guys ever had that experience in your own lives where your parents are like, peace out, take care of the house?
Definitely had that experience on multiple occasions, and I know that everybody out there will agree with me that it's like probably the best thing ever. You can invite your friends over, don't have to worry about your parents catching you. Hopefully they do not see this video now. I just realized I said this on camera.
Have you gone to the extreme where you like have to hide everything afterwards?
I've never gone to the extreme. I've seen it on movies all the time, so I'm like, one day I'm gonna do that, maybe. I don't know if I have the guts.
My parents went to Cabo this last week. My oldest brother was in Europe. He's in Europe right now traveling, and then my other brother went to Palm Springs with his friend, so I was left with my sister home alone for like 5 days, which was really nice. Oh my gosh, like no one in the house, just awesome. Like you could do whatever you want. I mean, it was awesome. Even my dog wasn't there. My dog went with my grandma and grandpa, and so I didn't have to worry about like feeding my dog, you know. I woke up whenever I wanted to. It's just great.
Did you take it to the extreme?
I had a little more people than usual over, you know, but that was more for like filming and stuff. I didn't have to worry about like my mom like talking when I'm like filming a video, you know, so that was really nice, really nice.
When the cameras turned off, were you guys just goofing off? Were you guys in character?
We all bonded so well, and we just like naturally hit it off from the start. So we were able to just like hang out after every single take. We never went back to our trailers. We were there to support every single one of our actors whenever they were there was somebody else going up on the screen, or whenever the camera angle switched around and it wasn't on you anymore. We were still there to give support.
We have a blast, and it definitely shows through. So yeah, it's awesome. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Brent Rivera, and I'm with
Marcus Scribner.
Our movie Alexander IRL comes out January 11th on YouTube Red.
So make sure you're there, and make sure you get your subscription.
Woo!